And my beautiful friends and family, I want to ask you to pray for the service members' families. I read in the Epoch Times today an article of 2 U.S. troops have been killed and another is missing in the Iranian strikes on Jordan. Let me read some of it for you, okay? 2 U.S. service members have been killed and another remains missing following Iranian strikes on Jordan on July 17th, the U.S. Central Command has announced. CENTCOM said U.S. and partner forces were defending against a set of Iranian ballistic missile and drone attacks when the 2 U.S. troops were killed. The military is withholding the names of the deceased pending notification of their next of kin. 4 more U.S. troops were injured and medically evacuated. Please be in prayer for them. They are doing their job of protecting. Oh, Lord. Okay. With these latest fatalities, 16 U.S. troops have been killed since the start of the conflict with Iran on February 28th, with more than 400 U.S. troops having sustained injuries in the conflict. Pete Hegseth says, Godspeed, heroes. Their sacrifice only stiffens our resolve. So that's another thing we need to pray about with their sacrifice. It's going to cause a lot of pain and vengeance. So, let's see. Washington and Tehran entered into a ceasefire in April and reached a memorandum of understanding to resolve the conflict in June, and the truce collapsed as Iranian forces repeatedly targeted commercial vessels in the Strait of Hormuz, which they said were attempting to transit the maritime passage through unauthorized routes. The Memorandum of Understanding stipulated that Iran would handle arrangements for commercial vessels to transit the Strait of Hormuz safely, toll-free for 60 days, and would coordinate with Oman and other neighboring states to manage the long-term administration of the waterway. On July 11th, Iranian forces struck a commercial vessel and declared the Strait of Hormuz closed until the United States ends its intervention in the region. So that's when our president responded to that closure on July 11th for the U.S. forces to resume attacks on Iran targets. And they've been doing it daily. Iranian forces have responded to the recent U.S. attacks by launching drones and missiles at neighboring countries hosting U.S. forces. Kuwaiti authorities have reported that recent Iranian strikes have also begun targeting desalination plants, which are a critical source of drinking water for the region. On Saturday, which I believe is today, Iranian Energy Minister Abbas Ali-Abadi said a recent U.S. strike also targeted a desalination plant near the Iranian city of Jask, leaving about 10,000 people without access to drinking water. It's a developing story. And that was with the Epoch Times for today. So, you might be able to read the whole article yourself. Let me see. I want to check something else. I want to check the earthquakes and see what else is going on. I think I showed you the earthquake in Mexico. That was really sad, you know. Let's see. What we got? Oh, we've got... Let's see. Let me see if I can show you here. We've got one here. This is a new one. Remember I told you about if it's a red dot, it was within the past hour. San Martin, California. So that is south of San Jose. I'm not quite sure. I think maybe along 101 somewhere. Let's see what else we got. Probably a bunch of 5s. These look like 5s. Yep, 5.1. Cayman Islands. A lot of people vacation there, don't they? And it's over here. It's over there. A 4 in Russia. Pray for the innocent people over there. Oh, wow, this is a big one. Well, not very big, but 5 in Turkey. Turkey's not very earthquake ready. And Greece has had a lot of earthquakes in the past couple of years. And what's up here? Poland. Poland has had a couple past couple of years as well, but not very many, you know. It's unusual. I think it's mainly while these wars have been going on. Like, I don't know if, because like Russia has been trying to get over there. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. So, guys, I don't know if you've heard anything about news from Hal. I don't remember his last name, but he has intel, and they have given America some ultimatums or something, and we're supposed to leave the area near Israel, you know, the Mediterranean Sea, and go west of Italy. I don't think that's going to happen, especially since our soldiers got killed. But, you know, who knows? I mean, I know who knows what's going to happen. So please pray that our leaders have wisdom, and I pray that people will make the right decisions, because we need to pray for the peace of Jerusalem and not be stupid. We really need to be careful how we treat that land over there. We might be the only friends that Israel has. And we're not supposed to be dividing it, even if it's about peace. It is not our land to divide. It is God's land. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. You guys have an awesome evening. Have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you in the morning. Well, probably not in the morning, but I'll be back to read Revelation 19. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. All right, love you guys. Jesus is Lord, Jesus is King, and he's coming very, very soon. All right, keep looking up. Love you.